All right, let's take a look at this next one here. All right, so Tim, he asks, what do you think the role of celebrities is in society in regards to helping deal with these social problems? How do you feel about celebrities such as Mr.Beast and Kim Kardashian and others like them championing their own causes? Well, that's an interesting question. I guess anything that is positive is a good thing. I'll say that. Quite honestly, I feel like the only people that care are people like Mr. Beast and Kim Kardashian and, you know, George Clooney and Brad Pitt and all these people. They're the ones that care. They're the ones that show up, write a check. I mean, all these other people talk about it, but I mean, look at Mr. Beast. This guy goes to Africa, helps all these kids with these easy to fix diseases, ailments, eyeglasses. He's building wells. He's doing all this great stuff. And like, everybody hates him. You know, not everybody, but like, he gets a lot of flack online about this being not his responsibility and not his job. And who does he think he is? Oh, who the hell else is going to do it? At least he's stepping up and doing something. All these other people are doing is saying no, 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 no. And we're sick of it. Like, he's sick of it. He doesn't even need to be sick of it. He can just write a check. You know? Who knows what some of us could do with that kind of money that had all this do-goodness in our heart? Everybody's got their own pet plan on how they'd save the world and everything. But I mean, if everybody has a great idea but zero funding, then it's going to amount to absolutely nothing, just like most everything does. So I'm really happy Mr. Beast steps in. And, you know, Kim Kardashian, she's got a great cause. She's trying to save all these people that have been, like, incarcerated for some small crime for this huge amount of time and then violated for talking on a cell phone. You get another 5 years or whatever. She's got a great cause. And, you know, I haven't watched her show, you know, in a long, long time. But she gets paid for that show. She takes that money. She spends it in society to do good. I mean, sure does a lot more than these people in Congress, I'll tell you that. All they can do is say no, 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 and cancel all the funding for everything. I mean, the government's on the verge of shutdown every other month. You know, like it's some big thing to, like, approve a balanced budget. Like, I mean, come on. How much money are we talking about? How much money do we have as a nation? Land, gold, all this stuff. We can solve these problems in months. You know, look at Gavin Newsom in California. You know, he gets an estimate, that bridge catches on fire. Some terrorist, some arsonist, some horrible person decided to burn down this huge pile of pallets under a freeway, melts the freeway. People come out, they say, oh, geez, you know, we're going to have to shut the freeway down for like 3 weeks to 3 months, probably 3 months. And Newsom, you know, he doesn't take that. He says, no, he gets someone else in the job. Guess what? They did it over the weekend. It's done. I think like 1 week down. They shorted up, steel, all these guys coming in, probably union, banged it out 1 week, 3 months. Everything can be dealt like that, really, if we just expedite the schedule, get rid of the people. If somebody says they can't do it, then fine. Okay, thanks for your service. Now move aside and let someone who can do it. You don't get to keep your job if your answer is no. Then you don't get to keep your job to accomplish that goal. That's what people got to learn. Everybody's got to learn. You don't get to get assigned a job and then just say, no, I'm not doing my job, and I still want to get my paycheck. Newsom got it done. They say we can't tackle these problems with potholes, and all that's a bunch of BS. Just takes money and time. So yeah, okay, that's my answer. Like, anybody who wants to contribute anything positive is more than welcome. And I thank Mr. Beast, and I thank Kim Kardashian, I thank George Clooney, I thank Brad Pitt, I think all these celebrities in Hollywood, which I'll list out someday. It's a lot of Hollywood celebrities do just the best thing you can imagine. It's not just fighting in the papers all the time and doing movies. They take a fair amount of their income, probably for tax reasons, but who cares? Give them a break. You know, they take a fair amount of their income and they put it back to good causes. So if the government's not going to do it, it's the private sector that has a responsibility to do it. And at least they're doing that instead of buying, you know, all this junk and, you know, keeping it and hoarding it and doing all this and doesn't benefit society at all. So good. Somebody's got to pay for it. All right, that's enough. And we'll go for one more question here. Thanks a lot for that.